Spend a few minutes on a treadmill or bike to increase your body temperature. Then foam roll your hip flexors, quads, and lats. To foam roll your hip flexors, place your pubic bone on a foam roller, then lift one hip off the foam roller at about a 45-degree angle. Roll that couple of inches between the top of your thigh bone and your hip bone. Sit on any spots that feel tender for about 30 seconds. Then, keeping that 45-degree angle of your hip to the foam roller, roll down your thigh until just above your knee. Go back to 2 or 3 of the most painful spots and sit on them for about 30 seconds. Lie on your side with the foam roller just below your armpit. Slightly angle your body backward. Roll the soft tissue below your armpit to just about the middle of your rib cage. Don't roll on bone. Sit on the most tender spot for about 30 seconds. Diaphragmatic breathing increases core tension, T-spine mobility, and mental focus. Lie down on your back with your spine neutral and your legs straight. If you can't keep your spine neutral with your legs straight, bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose, pass the hand on your chest and into the hand on your belly. Breathe out through your mouth as if you're going to blow the roof off the building, crushing your ribs together from all sides and feeling the space between your ribs and hips tighten. You'll practice this breathing throughout the warm-up. Weighted single leg lowering increases hamstring range of motion and pelvic stability while activating the core. Grab a moderate dumbbell or kettlebell and hold it above your chest. Squeeze it between your hands. Raise your legs up above your hips, either with your legs straight or, if that's uncomfortable, with your knees bent. As you exhale fully through the mouth, lower one leg toward the floor. Inhale through the nose as you return to your start position. Repeat on the other side. If you find it difficult to keep your pelvis in place, try bending your knees at the top and then straightening your leg to the bottom. If you're still unable to control the movement, keep your knees bent the entire time, tapping your heels to the ground. High-tension swimmies activate the lats and glutes and fully extend the hips. Turn over onto your stomach and reach your arms out in front of you. As you breathe out, raise one leg and the opposite arm. As you breathe in, lower back to the floor. Repeat on the other side, moving with your breath. Make sure you're lifting from your hip and your upper back, not from your knees and shoulders. Keep your eyes on the floor and your neck in a neutral position throughout the movement. A quadruped plank activates the core and gets the entire body working in unison. Get onto your hands and knees with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes under so they're digging into the ground. Raise your knees off the ground and hold for the desired amount of time without letting your shoulder blades collapse together or your spine move out of its neutral position. Continue to breathe into and from your diaphragm. High tension squats prepare your body for squats. Stand tall and tight, grabbing your dumbbell or kettlebell. Get into your squat stance, holding your dumbbell or kettlebell tightly to your chest. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, pull yourself into your squat as if you have to fight against gravity. Pause and breathe in at the bottom, maintaining your tension. Breathe out through your mouth, driving up into the weight until you're back in your tall and tight position. Pause and breathe in at the top, maintaining your tension. Continue to move with your breath. High-tension hip hinges prepare your body for deadlifts. Bring your feet in to about hip width apart and stand tall and tight with your dumbbell or kettlebell held tightly to your chest. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, keep your spine neutral as you press your hips back behind you. Pause when you feel tension in your hamstrings and breathe in, maintaining your tension. Breathe out through your mouth, driving your hips forward until you're back in your tall and tight position. Pause and breathe in at the top, maintaining your tension. Think of this as a forward and backward movement for your hips rather than an up and down movement for your torso. Continue to move with your breath. Power marching increases pelvic stability and the heart rate, activates your core, and gets your body moving in concert with cross-body patterning. Put your kettlebell or dumbbell to the side and stand tall and tight. Without allowing your spine to move and keeping tension in your core, bend one knee and raise it up to hip height. Simultaneously, send the opposite arm forward, elbow bent at 90 degrees. Lower and repeat the movement on the other side. Concentrate on keeping your hips still and keeping your core tight throughout the movement. Butt kicks increase your heart rate while warming up the quads and hamstrings. Stand tall and tight, reaching one foot up to the same side glute as if you're going to kick your own butt. Some of you might be able to reach. Repeat on the other side. Make sure your hips stay below your ribs and your knees stay below your hips throughout the movement. If you'd like to get your heart rate up a little higher, move in a jog rather than a march. Jacks increase your heart rate while warming up the shoulders, glute medius, and, if you're jumping, calves. Stand tall and tight with your palms facing out in front of you. Jump your feet out to the sides, simultaneously raising your arms up above shoulder height. Jump your feet back in and lower your arms back to your sides. If jumping is uncomfortable, feel free to step one foot out at a time. Maintain your core tension throughout the movement.